Hello everyone, we have some Iggy and Scorch solo, and this is actually a ranked Plat game, which on US East is pretty rare. It looks like we're fighting an Aurora, which is why I didn't pick Wukong. Aurora can just kind of freeze the wave with her wall, and then you can't really farm it as Wukong, and it's boring. Iggy prefers a dead lane more than Wukong does, so we can both kind of just sit back and scale. So Aurora will just be here, she'll freeze the wave under her tower, and then it'll crash and mine will die first and she'll at level 2 before I will. My plan is to kind of just set up a whole bunch of turrets on tower line. The thing is, Xena is free to gank me if I do that. And she also took teleport as well, so my blink won't actually work.
I'll just leave this here. Perfect placement.
Yeah. Again, we're not trying to play too far up. Just looking to get a little more farm. We can really focus on last hits because Aurora can't devote a whole bunch of stuff to diving on me. That's why we have the turret here. We'll place one a little farther back as well. We have the Bright Stone to heal up the minion poke. And as soon as our turrets are leveled, this becomes a lot easier. Ooh, she barely got that. She did have to use all of her mana to do this, though. So we might actually be in a pretty decent spot. She was wasting a lot on queuing my turrets. But I kind of just set the turret right back down. See? So the thing with Iggy is he's kind of bad, but when you pick him, people's brain kind of just short-circuit. They don't really know how to play against him. They start wasting mana on your turrets. They start taking bad trades when they realize they can't do much against it. And then you just eventually whittle them down. Sort of a win-win situation. Just gonna get the next wave out, and then we'll back. We can chill here. If she wants to stop us, she'll take a bad trade. Cool. I actually like buying magic power over attack speed first. Just because, especially the Great Scepter, the buy-in is really expensive. This is the second Plat game in a row where I've just had the losing duo lane. Feels bad. Hopefully we can carry.
The prime spirit has spawned.
So Iggy's ult is kind of bad, level 1. just have to deal with it,
Leave
though.
this here.
And she's just wasting mana again. Except the story's a little different this time, because my turret's a little tankier. Oh, come on. I can't believe I missed that many auto attacks. That's just a skill issue on my part. Should have been a free kill. But my bad, I guess. She's still shoved out of lane and misses experience. I might buy just a mana pot here. Don't want to spend too much gold, especially when I don't have to. But mana is more likely to run out here, because I'm going to have to start spamming my turrets more. Plus, I haven't gotten ganked yet, but I suspect it will happen soon. And I wasted Blink on a failed kill, so I won't have that anymore. So I just need to make sure I'm stocked up on everything. My plan is just to play up as far as I can. I can just keep getting away with Oak. We'll whittle her down. Either her or the tower. I don't care which one falls first. She's obviously going to be building magic defense. And Iggy, unfortunately, does not benefit from any sort of pen. But his base damage and stuff is still pretty good, too, so... And she has to leave again, so our wall of turrets here will take care of the wave, and then we poke down the tower some more. Or she stays and gets poked out more, while I still get tower damage. I can't really lose here.
I'll just leave this here.
Portal's up, so I can start thinking about rotating at some point. Tower should be down, and I'm just going to take it. It's free 350 gold. Cool. We just kind of dance around what we have. We aren't gonna get a kill here, probably. Close. Took a lot out of them. And I didn't even have item yet. The Xena ult giving her immunity there was the reason why I was never gonna get a kill. She can just push the button when she's about to die and not die, while also chunking me out for like 500 damage. Hopefully they both get out there. Okay. Aurora and Xena both probably had to back, so they shouldn't be heading mid from solo. It would be from base. So the team would be able to see them coming.
Blaze turret ready.
I will ward purple in a second here.
Leave this here.
Looks like Murdoch is doing decent now as well. It's still anybody's game. We are very even.
The enemy tower is under attack.
So when I play Iggy, I just try to go raid boss mode. I never leave side lane. A good tip is to try to hide turrets and stuff around corners. That way they think they're safe, and then they walk up and they take some damage. Sort of like that.
The enemy tower is under attack.
I'm not really sure if I can do anything here. Like, it's gonna be hard. Just gonna blink out preemptively. She's still waiting around for the smite.
I'll just leave this here.
He still dies to turret, so... And I was able to sort of help them get purple. So that's justified my death. I respect it. Can't hit them all. But that would have been a sick play.
A stagnant enemy.
The Aurora's going for it. Run, rat, run.
The enemy tower is
I'll
under
try to help
attack.
out, but again, can't do much without setup. Need at least 2 turrets. Wave is so far pushed up, I'm just gonna take jungle. Gotta stay farmed up somehow. If you're ever behind and you notice that wave is in front of your inhibitor, just freeze it there. Or try to push it as slowly as possible. Because it forces me to walk all the way up there if I actually want to get any farm.
The allied tower is under attack.
Fire!
Richter's on this side, so I'm just not gonna do anything stupid.
The enemy tower is under attack.
That was a late warning, but
But I wanted
hopefully they get out in time.
An ally has been slain.
They don't. It's a massacre in duo lane. Just gonna do our thing side lane.
The allied tower is under attack. Leveled up. The skill can be enhanced.
Should be fine for a little bit.
I'll just leave this here. Fire!
Enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Now we'll probably back out.
The allied tower is under attack.
Or should I?
The disciplined enemy has been summoned by an ally.
I should be fine. Like, the thing about Iggy is that they can't enter your zone, especially when they
Hang on a sec.
on somebody like Richter.
Here's a turret.
Now that Gideon's here, we'll probably run because he can just burst us down. But like, the more pressure we keep up over here, the better, because my team's all on yellow.
Under attack.
So I don't actually want to leave quite yet. I want to keep wasting somebody's time, you know? We'll try to leave soon, though, because Gideon will kill us. They got Prime Spirit, so there's no reason for us to stay. Okay, it went to the Richter at least. We'll take a quick recall there. At least that's what I'll call it. And get our next auto attack thing. You can either go So you need another mana item. You could also be risky and go Toto, but I just like Flair's ID. I used to go Akinda's Trick, but I don't like it as much. Flair's is a safer item to build because it gives you a shield based on mana. Whereas Akinda's just gives you... It does give you more mana, but it also gives you more damage, but no safety. I could actually team fight, I think.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
It's gonna be hard though. That tower might just be dead. I'm missing every auto, it's kind of embarrassing. Nah. The Richter hook plus R is too long. The crowd control on it. Hopefully the Mako can clean up. That Aurora just left their Drongo for dead. Okay. Team's kind of winning their ones. And I always love to see an ADC that takes the time to farm. That's how you win games in ADC, by the way. It's not through team fighting. It's through who can power farm until they're 4 items in better. Because going like 8-0 is awesome, but it shouldn't happen in most games.
The allied tower is under attack.
I'll just leave this here.
So Iggy's power spikes are kind of weird. He's pretty good early in lane against melees, but then he's not really a character until he gets like 2 more items. He needs 4 items. He needs the shield from Flair's ID, and he desperately needs Toto.
Excuse me.
It wastes my time slightly that she did this. It's not the end of the world though.
Here's a turret.
I don't even know where Richter was. I just wanted to get out of there. Apparently he's right there. Okay.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Yeah, he's just gone. That is Richter ult down though. I kind of keep the turrets online in this area. I think they're actually on that, which is scary.
Perfect placement. Wait for
As long as they're not doing purple as we speak, we're fine. We're going in pretty deep here, though, is my only concern. But I guess we just go for it. Looks like we win somehow. Crazy. Do we just group if she dies? Yeah, that's Prime Guardian angle. Sweet.
Here's a turret.
I will do my trusty set up a billion turrets here and murder anybody who dares step up.
I'll just leave this here.
Now, one...
But I want it now.
He's just inting. Nice. I'll go here and stop the Drongo, and my team can keep pushing. It looks like if I keep sidelaning, they will continue to win their ones.
The allies inhibitor
Drongo is, of course, going to back and defend base, though. I haven't seen Aurora in a while, but as long as we're ahead of her, I just like to compare myself to whoever I'm laning against. If I manage to get a level ahead, I consider myself to be the one who's winning. We do have our Flare's ID. We should probably back before we die. But the voices in my head tell me to push one more wave. Okay. Kaboom. And then we're gonna go with our trusty Toto. And we'll defend left, or my other left, right tower from Richter. So Iggy, I covered this in a different video before, but Iggy can't build anything that's good. He doesn't get any benefit from nullified magic defense. He can't proc any passive like witches or teardrop or minimoto. And he can't build pen either. So you just build raw magic damage and auto attack stuff. Or, in this case, we built Flare's ID for the shield. So I also like going Blue Heart on this character. The shield lets you... The spell shield lets you play safe, and if it doesn't proc, you do a lot more damage. Because it gives you 20% more magic damage, or magic power, while the shield is up. Yep. They're all fighting mid, so we push right lane. Iggy can group, but why would I if my team doesn't need me to? Ouch. Okay, that Zen is just dead. Alright, GG.
I'll just leave this here.
Try to get the wave in. Or they'll just surrender. Alright, that was a pretty good Iggy game. Team was actually winning their stuff, and I kind of stomped lane. That's kind of just how Iggy goes, though. He's sort of like Wukong in the sense that he has a hard time carrying huge team fights unless the team is going into him rather than Iggy going into them. Because when you can actually set up and have a couple of turrets helping you out, Iggy is kind of a monster. Yeah. GG, and I will see you all in the next video.